Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your baby girl Eleshi Cynthia. So guys, if you want to see how I achieved this beautiful look from start to finish, keep on watching. Guys, see how beautiful this look is giving. Everything is giving 10 over 10 plus 10 minus nothing. Guys, I we killed it. So let's dive right into the video. So first off, I'm using my micellar water cleanser to cleanse her face. As we all know, before you start any client's makeup, do you see the amount of dirt that came out from her face? She bathed before coming, but the dirt will always be in the face. So before you start any client's makeup, make sure you clean thoroughly, like clean very well to avoid working on a dirty face. So going over with my snail serum, I went on to hydrate her face, apply that generously on her face, massage it into the skin, like apply that generously and what massage into the skin, guys. So as you're applying, you massage with your hand and let it sink into the skin very well before going over to the next one. So after that, I'll be going over with my balm moisturizer, and I'll apply that directly to the skin. Like I said, allow each product that you apply to dry and sink into the skin before you go over with the next product. That is the rules of skin prep. If you want to get a good skin prep, before you go into with the other skin prep product, make sure the first one you applied had sinked in. Just use your hand and massage it into the skin, allow it to go into the skin before and dry up to the skin before you apply the next product. So guys, after doing that, I'll be going over with my grip primer. And this grip primer, they are of two types. This particular one is the matte finish, whereas this is the dewy finish. So for this look, I want to go over with the dewy finish, and before I apply, I make sure to use my hand to massage it and make sure that everything has dried into the skin before I apply. You get? So I'm applying that onto the skin, and first of all, when applying that, I first of all use my brush and spread that into the skin and use my hand and massage. Guys, if you use only your brush, when you apply your foundation, you find out that you'll be seeing lines. So after applying this with your brush, use your hand to also blend it in. And now as you're blending it in, if you see it's getting too tacky, once it start getting tacky, leave it, because if you continue, it will now start pulling the primer, because this grip primer is a one kind. So just make sure you, once it start getting tacky, just stop massaging it and it will not dry into the skin. So for this for the foundation, I'll be using this dark shade at the forehead area. I'm just building my structure from the beginning, from the base. So I'm using this foundation to start with the contour and then the lighter one for the inner part. So I like doing that. I like structuring the face right from the foundation. I don't want maybe using one foundation for the whole skin and then go over. But if you do it this way, before you even get to the final finish, the face is already well structured. Do you get? So as you can see, the darker shades of the foundation, that is just her skin tone. See, the darker shade that you're going to use shouldn't be darker than her skin. No, it should be her perfect skin shade. Then you just use the little bit light one for the areas where you'll be highlighting. Do you get? So I'm using the darker shade that is her exact skin color to apply at the forehead area, at the contour areas, then, and I'm now applying the lighter shade of the foundation. And the lighter shade of the foundation shouldn't be very light though, it should just be a bit lighter than the darker shade that you use as the contour. Do you get? So that is what I did, and I'm blending in all those foundations to make sure there is no harsh line anywhere. You blend it seamlessly. After that, I'll be going over to apply her blush. Remember, this is my, whenever I'm working on a dark skin, I like to use my red lipstick palette, from that picture made less, or you can use any lipstick palette provided it's red and it's creamy, that you can blend very well. Apply that blush on the cheekbone, on her forehead, and tip of her nose. This is to make the face, have kind of, it actually makes the face to come together, and it gives it that warmed look. So now I'll be using my nude concealer from Zickel, and I'm applying that at under her eye to highlight the eye. So when applying this, if you've been following me on this channel, you know that I like to get my concealers with my beauty blender. I don't like applying it direct, and I told you that the reason why I do that is because I don't want it to get patchy. This method is safer. You don't need to start struggling with blending. Just once you get it with your beauty blender, go directly onto the skin and blend, and blend. The same thing I'm doing here. Blend, and blend. You get? So I am blending that now. I want to, set the under eye, and I'm using my Milani compound powder in the shade, I guess this is 109, to highlight her under eye. And I'm using this brush from Vicabel brush set, and this particular one, I don't know, I bought it as a single brush. This particular one that I use now, I bought it as a single brush. So remember, before you set the under eye, make sure to go over with your beauty blender and get a little concealer for their under eye, so to avoid creasing. And after that, just tell your client to keep looking up. She shouldn't look down so it doesn't crease. So this is me setting the under eye of my compact palette first, before going over with my setting powder. That's my Miracle setting powder. This is cinnamon. Yeah, I'm applying that with my brush. And after that, I'm just setting. I'm not baking yet. I'm just setting. So after applying that, after setting the face again after setting the face with my setting powder, I went over with that powder palette to set all over the face. So I'm using that shade from that Bishop Ageless palette to set all over her face. Just set. You cannot just use one shade of powder on the face. If you do that, her face will not, because at least you use at least 2 to 3 shades of powder. The one for the contour area, the one for the highlight, and her skin shade. And this is me, setting the contour of the nose. Do that. The normal routine how we do it. So guys, at this point, I am setting the blush that I applied earlier, and I love using my Sylvia MAC shadow to do this. So I picked the shade of the blush that I use from my lip palette. That's for the cream contour. I pick it from my eyeshadow, and I use it to set all over the face. So after that, I can now go over and bake the face. So guys, at this point, if you have not subscribed to this channel, guys, hit the subscribe button. Share this video, guys. Sharing is what caring. Share the video, motivates me to do more. Guys, I must say, you guys really did well. Like, we've hit 200 subscribers, and I think we are at more than 200 now, like 250 something. So guys, we are pushing. Remember my birthday giveaway promise. I said once we get to 500 subscribers, I'll be doing a 10k giveaway to one lucky subscriber. So guys, keep on sharing the videos. Let's increase our subscribers, and let's get this channel booming, guys. You guys should motivate me to create content. Is not easy. It's not easy to create content, guys. So at this point, I am brushing up her brows with my wax. What this does is that it lets your natural brows to lie, and keep it the direction that you want it to be, and it will not move throughout the period that the client will be carrying the makeup. You get? It just helps to place the lashes where where it should be. So after that, I set the face with powder, and now I'm going over to do my eyeshadow. Then using my banana white clan to prime her eye so that the color will pop when we're applying the eyeshadow. That's what I'm doing now. And when applying this, guys, a little goes a long way. If you pack it too much, it is going to crease. If you pack it too much, it will crease. Just a little, and as you apply, you blend. That's me blending it very well, and make sure that it's not packed to one area. Just blend and blend and blend and blend, guys. In makeup, blend as if your life depends on it. That is the key to a good makeup. At every step is blending. So to transit, I'll be using that color to go over and transit. That's I'm using it for my transition. So this area that I'm applying it is your transition area, where you apply, like, this is a color that you use to introduce the main base of your color. That's the main eyeshadow color that you're using for your base. So most times when doing that transition, it is always a warm color. You don't use harsh eyeshadow colors for it. So for the outer part, I'm using this purple. I'm mixing it with black for the outer shade. So when I did that, I remember that was a look I did that had exactly this purple. I said, let me do something else. I had to still go back. I later went back with a green shade to apply that. Guys, if you have been following me on both my Instagram handle and this place, you know that I'm a fan of nude looks. So I decided to do something different. I decided to do something extra. So this is me applying the eyeshadow base, guys, and I'm using that color from the Sylvia Mark to apply that on the lid of the on her lid. So when applying this, you part. If you sweep this part, guys, you're not going to like what you're going to get. Just part it. When you're applying the one for the base, you part it so that color will pop out. So that's me mixing that green shade with the black to get the outer parts, I didn't want that purple, so I wanted to change it. That's why I went on to mix that green with the dark. I was mixing it, and I was blending as I'm going. So guys, when doing this, any color that you apply, any color you choose to apply on your shade, make sure you blend in very well. So I'm using that orange and yellow color to apply on the brow bone. So guys, I am doing that. I went, if you following me, you know that this particular color now that I used, I normally use it for my brow bone, guys. So I was using that yellow, and it was not giving me what I wanted, so I had to go back to that particular shade. So that's me going over with that kind of red shade to give that that transition a more. I want it to be more depth. Like, I want it to, I don't want it to just be there. I want it to give more color. So I'm going over to the transition, to further make that place. I want that place to be pronounced. Like, I didn't want it to be just like that. So anything you're doing, just make sure you blend in very well. Any color, anything that you want to create on your face, just make sure to blend in very well. Blending is the key. No matter how many color you choose to use on the face, provided you're blending it in well, you're good to go. So guys, I was just going on and after applying, I go over and check what I'm doing. If it's giving, you proceed. So guys, this is me using my FBH mascara to brush her lashes. Now this helps to remove the fallout, the powder and the eyeshadow that has already fallen on the brows. You need to do this. Don't miss this step, because if you place your lashes without this step, it'll be hard for you to get that natural lash to be dark and merge into even when you do this step, you still need to. So just do it. Make sure you brush that lashes to get rid of the fallout on the lash. So for the under eyeshadow, I went on to use that green and black color for the outer part. Guys, this particular step, it makes a whole lot of difference in the eye, guys. make sure you apply your under eye eyeshadow. Yeah, eyeshadow for the under eye. Then I am using mostly the colors that I use for the outer parts for there. Then I'll still go back to use the color I missed. I made sure that all the color that I applied on the upper part of the eye is represented on the lower part of the eye. That is me. Whenever I'm working on any person, once any color I apply on the upper part of the eye, I do represent it on the under eyeshadow. So this is me using my gel liner in carrot. Guys, if you are in this channel, you know that my go-to gel liner is Beyond Beauty gel liner. But when I went to buy, the store where I buy from, they don't have it, and I don't know where other place to buy it from, and I cannot wait to order, so I had to just get this particular one. My friend said it's nice, but it's doing the work, sha. But I would always prefer my Beyond Beauty gel liner. So I'm using that to line the under eye, her waterline. Make sure to line this particular step. I noticed that when you apply the waterline, that's the upper part of the waterline, when she opens her eye, that dark shade you see all the steps that you take in makeup has a difference that it makes. If you skip anyone, that difference that do you see the way this lashes, after placing the lashes, do you see the way the under eye is just looking dark? If she opens her eye, everywhere is just black, that kind of a thing. Just make sure you do all that. So guys, before I did this, I had already dusted off the fallouts, and I dusted out all the fallouts from the eyeshadow you get before going over with this setting powder to still bring the face alive. The reason of applying this setting powder is to bring the face back alive. So guys, you see this thing I did now? Don't do it. Like, if you're doing it, use a little amount of setting powder to, don't pack. I packed it here, so when I was about to dust it off, it gave me issues. So when applying the setting powder at the, just to lift the face, just use a little amount of setting powder, because if you pack it this way, it will be hard for you to dust it off. So guys, for me to line the lips, I am using this my Bicham Ageless Lip Palette. You guys know I'm using the brown to line her lips, So guys, when I was doing this look, I was like, if this look turn out nice, especially the eyebrow part, I was like, I'll just go. Okay guys, I have eyebrow tutorial. I will still do another updated brows tutorial, guys. I will still do another updated brow tutorials, but I know I have good ones there in my channel. So if you want to see how I do my brows, you can go down to other videos of brow tutorials that I've done, but I'll still upload a new one. Trust me on that. So I am just mixing. You see the shade I'm mixing. So guys, when applying the lip, don't just be basic. Mix till you get the shades that you want. Mix till you get what you want. So that's me mixing the light pink, blending as you're mixing your blending. Just make sure that everything is well blended. So I was actually planning to get the exact shade of this particular shade now I use for her eyelid on that lip, but the lip palette was not giving me that, so I had to go to that eyeshadow palette and let it to get that shade that I use for her lid, so that eyeshadow shade will be represented in the lips. I want it to rhyme. That is what I did. So after that, I also went on with that brown shade to blend everything in. So now I'll be going over my my pencil, to further line the lips. Yeah, so that is it for these lips, guys. So I'm just going on and on. Just make sure to get, once you're satisfied, you can continue. So this is me dusting off the powder. So guys, as like I said, you see that dusting off the powder was not really that, it was not easy for me. As you nobody's perfect. Yes, as you go, as you grow in makeup, as you practice, you find out a whole lot of things. And your next look, make sure you apply your findings. Do you get? As you can see, the setting powder was not really much on this part, so it was very easy to dust off than the other parts. So this is me setting the still re-emphasizing my blush, everything that I already did on the face, so that this face will come out nice. Now that's me. I now want to use this um compound powder to further dust off the setting powder. So as I'm applying, I am dusting off at the same time. So do. So guys, please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Turn on your notification bell to get notification whenever I post a new video. Guys, share this video. Sharing is what caring. Also gives a thumbs up. Like, once you like this video, it helps it go viral too. So just make sure to drop your comment. If you have any question, drop it on the comment section. If you know any content that you want me to create, any type of content, any type of look you want me to create, just drop it in the comment section. I see them and I will work with them. So I'm still just dusting off. This is me dusting off that setting powder, guys. It was really hard to dust off, but I had to get it to be what I want it to be, guys. That's why I said when applying that on that, you don't want it. It's true that we want to lift the face, but we don't want it to be too harsh. No harsh lines, guys. It's not good for makeup. So this is me applying my cheek glaze from TM Essential in the shade Balm. So I'm applying on the cheek, all those areas that I applied the blush. That is where you apply them. Make sure you blend it, so this actually gives the face a little bit of warmth. I am still using my brush to apply that same TM Essential cheek glaze on the, but then when you're applying this nose part, don't pack too much. As you can see, I got it and I still dusted it up. I blended it out on my palm before applying it directly on the person's nose. So this is me up using my Taylor highlighter to highlight her cheekbone. So her cheekbone, the forehead area, her nose, and so you see that hash line. I later went on and still dusted it up till I got what I wanted, guys. So don't make this mistake that I made. Okay, don't pack too much setting powder when you want to lift the face. I'm still highlighting the brow bone. Just highlight the brow bone, and this look is coming together. Is giving 10 over 10 plus 10 minus nothing. Everything is given. So going over with my Younger Beauty Glow in the shade O'Shea. I'm using that to still, is also used for highlighting. The glow is on another level, So but when applying it, don't pack too much. Don't pack too much and make sure to blend in very well. After that, I'll still go over with my Nuban the Glow. So just a little goes a long way, guys. Little pam pam pam, I just apply it all over all the places that I highlighted. That is where I apply. So using this Beauty by Didi mascara, guys, this mascara is something else. Did you see the volume already? Did you see how one thing I like about this mascara, like I went to buy it because I was almost exhausted with my FBA's mascara was almost finished, so I went to get this so that I don't get stranded. So I went to buy the FBH, but my vendor does not have it, so they said I should try this Beauty by Didi. Guys, is the brush for me. Like this particular brush, there's a way they did the very lower, that's the last part of it, that even if this person's under eye is too tiny, it can get it like that. Oh my god, later in my other and another video, I will show you guys how the matte is like. What is this build? I don't think I'm going back to FBH though. So guys, this is me applying her lip gloss. You guys know I'm a gloss girl. So guys, the gloss is from Classic Lip Gloss. Guys, see this finished look. See how beautiful. Eh? Can you see that glow? See that glow? I look at that eye. See that eyes. Oh, it's killing. It's killing. Oh my god. This is so beautiful. What a beaut. So guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel, please. Click the like button. Turn on your notification to get notification whenever I post new video. Just tell me what you like us to, type of content you want us to create, type of videos that you want us to create on this channel, and we will do that for you guys. See my next video. Bye.